Hello, Cancer. Hope you guys are keeping well. We are going to get you a general reading done. This is actually my second attempt. I had to get rid of the first video that I've done for you. And what we're going to be doing today is grabbing you an animal spirit oracle message to see what energy you're currently in. And we're going to use some tarot after to just to dive a little bit deeper. Now, the animal message that I grabbed for you previously, and I'll read it from the book here, was the deer. That's the card that I pulled for you guys, and it did talk about basically your reading was showing up with a lot of anxiety. There was a lot of concerned energy that you were sitting in. So I did see some really beautiful energy turn out, but I had to delete the video. Unfortunately, there was a pause of sound in the middle of it. I don't know why, so I had to get rid of it. So we're just going to see what comes out for you guys today. Trying again here. If it resonates kind of with the last reading, I'll let you know if it kind of sounds similar. So I've already pre-shuffled the cards again, and we will see what comes up for you guys. So you were sitting in a lot of earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Let's see if any of that stuff kind of shows up for you again here. And the advice in the other reading was telling you to get out into nature. It was telling you to surround yourself with children. There was a heavy emphasis on children. Yeah, it was just a very tender energy that you were sitting in, but oh well, let's see. Maybe it wasn't meant for you to see that video. Maybe this message might be more important. Your oracle message. Wow, look at that spirit coming through. This is the unicorn. So you're the first sign to pull one of the spirit cards. The animal spirit guidebook is what we'll refer to get you some more insight, but generally it has all the elements. It has earth, water, fire, and air animals, and then there's a section for spirit. So you're the first one to pull a spirit card. Let's get the card for you here that's going to explain a little bit to us about the unicorn. So bear with me while I pull that up for you here, and I'll read it out to you. Okay, so the key words here, Cancer, is reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. So it says, it's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago. The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male? Is it female? Does it have a name, or is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn, and you have begun your quest for the answers. So the unicorn is related to the sixth chakra. So it does say here, it's no surprise the subtle essence of the unicorn card resides at the third eye, the exact place from which the unicorn's horn extends. This center is called the Ajna chakra, or command center. The ancient yogis believed it to be responsible for our intellect, intuition, and deepest wisdom. Some say our two eyes see the past and the present, while its third eye peers into the future. Okay, so there's the picture of the unicorn. Very beautiful card. Okay, I really like this. So right now you could be contemplating a lot about, what else is there out there? Maybe you're, again, in your previous reading, I did see a lot of anxious energy, a lot of overthinking, a lot of, again, anxiousness. So you could be really wondering what else is out there for you right now. Let's see what the tarot has to say here for you guys. We're going to pull a few cards. So maybe you're looking, inward, trusting in your intuition a little bit more. more than usual because you're a very intuitive sign, Cancer. So whatever you're questioning right now, I feel like you will get some sort of answers here. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say. Messages for Cancer at the time they're viewing this video, please. Oh, you got this in your last reading, the Three of Cups. Okay, I'm getting a similar message here. It's talking about if you feel like you need support, if you feel like you need some friends or family, trusted people that you can speak to, emotionally open up to, you may have two individuals that are willing, they're ready and waiting to speak to you, to support you in some way, to show you love. Maybe you need some time to go out. Maybe you've had too many responsibilities taking up your time. We'll see. This could even talk about a reunion of some kind, maybe a visit from somebody you haven't seen in a while. Let's see what else comes out. This came actually in your last reading. Okay, these, oh my gosh, look, these cards. Okay, so your first major arcana is the Lovers, Gemini showing up here for you. I didn't want to take this many cards, but we're going to take it because these two cards showed up in your previous reading. There's that anxiety, there's that worry. So this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We've got the Knight of Swords and we've got the Nine of Swords. You are currently filled with anxiety. There's something here mentally fatiguing you. There's either a conversation or an argument, something that has transpired recently, or maybe it's not happened yet. In your previous reading, this was in your recent past, meaning it could have happened yesterday, last week, last month, last year. It's showing up in the future energy. So I feel like it's to be honest, we're all on different timelines, so take it as it resonates for you, Cancer. But this is somebody who's living in a nightmare, okay? You're not able to sleep. You have a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, concerned energy here up in your mind, overthinking. Situations or conversations are replayed over and over in your mind. Now, what makes me think that this is an argument with somebody else, it could be self-inflicted, right? It could be something that you're just fighting with internally, a battle in your own mind. But what makes me think this involves somebody else is the Knight of Swords is a messenger. It's somebody who is a little bit abrasive with their words. So somebody could have said something to you that was very sharp. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, especially a Gemini. What makes me think this was an argument of some kind is because you're replaying these conversations in your head at night. And the Five of Swords card is shown up there in the corner. That's the Five of Swords, is when somebody had to be right. Somebody had to have the last word. They may have ended the conversation abruptly, very sharply. So I do see that energy showing up here again. I feel like you're looking for support, but with this Lovers card, it can be telling me that this is directly related to somebody that maybe you looked at as a soulmate. Perhaps you want to reunite with this person. This does often sometimes talk about, you know, reuniting with people. Let's see. Oh, shoot. You know what I did? I wanted to grab the bottom of the deck. Okay, whatever. Let's just, something's going on with you guys here. I don't know why your reading has been giving me this much trouble, but let's just see what's at the bottom and the top of the deck. So I'm just gonna grab it like this. Okay, we've got the Six of Pentacles. I think Gemini also got this, so you may be dealing with a Gemini. And there you are, Cancer, your major arcana of the Chariot. And bottom of the deck, oh, we saw this in your last reading. This was the last card that I saw from your previous reading, the Ten of Swords. You had the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So it's like you had this progression of self-sacrificing, being stuck in your mind, not allowing yourself to free your mental baggage. And you were in this living nightmare, and then it finally came to an end. So it's showing up here again. There's something that is closing out. It feels like a betrayal. You feel disrespected or something by someone, by something that they expressed to you. Now, I feel like what you don't see in the background is this energy of give and take with the Six of Pentacles. This is an energy of, you know, constantly dishing it out, but never getting enough back in return, or not what you need. And I feel like you've done everything in your power to be giving and generous with your time, your money, your energy. There's something in the background you're not seeing that's going to propel you forward. I feel like you're either traveling or you're moving or you're taking some new step in your material world. You've had some sort of realization about what you've been investing in or who you've been investing in. And I feel like you see something clearly now. You've accepted something about the situation. Something maybe did not feel balanced, unfair perhaps. We see those Libra justice scales in the hand of the giver there. So something is not balanced here. There's no reciprocity or the reciprocity that you require. And I feel like Cancer, with this major arcana being your energy, it is telling you here to trust your intuition, accept the situation that you've realized here, the clarity, and move forward. Okay, the chariot sits in, and it's usually the emperor who's driving the chariot. So it's a single energy, somebody who's very determined and focused to move on from this stress, this ending. Look at that, the Three of Swords, Libra energy. Yeah, you've got a lot of swords showing up again. So Cancer, there's something here that you're debating, going back and forth. You may be really talking to spirit, praying, trying to find support. There's something that you're going through very, very deep here. You feel maybe very isolated and alone, but there's something here that has transpired that has really turned you off. I think it's, I don't think you're looking for reconciliation so much. I feel like you're looking more for support, love from people you trust. Wow, look at that, just flying out. Another major arcana. This is for the Three of Cups. Yeah, whatever this is, it's telling you that you've been holding back from your support system. There's people, or two people, maybe even one person that's willing to be there for you, to listen to you, to maybe take you out and just have a drink, have a coffee, something to really let you unload on them. I feel like you've been holding back your emotions. This is just telling you here to have the strength and courage to reach out to that support system, talk, you know, whatever it is that's going to help you kind of get out of this stressful anxiety that you're sitting in. You have a major choice here. It's a major arcana. It could be in regards to a soulmate, somebody here that, again, you could have had some conflict with. What is the Lovers card here? The Lovers talks about a major decision, a realization that helps you make that decision. So you are being advised here to have strength, have courage. Don't hold back if you need help. Judgment. Yeah, look at these major arcanas showing up to clarify another major arcana. You've had some sort of realization here. The Judgment talks about hearing the call. You're waking up to something here about this connection or this partnership that you are going to be making a big decision on. Are you going to resurrect something with this person, or are you going to transform something and move on? I feel like whoever or whatever this situation is, it has left you feeling stuck in some way, not being able to sleep, overthinking situations. What is the Nine of Swords with the Knight of Swords? What is this here? I feel like something you said or something someone said, maybe just a mutual disagreement, plays on your mind. I feel like you're waking up here some way. And what I saw in your previous reading was the Sun card and the Star. So you were healing after some sort of clarity that came in after this argument or disagreement with someone. Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Okay, so this person or this situation, this argument that's staying stuck in your mind, it's like you can't forget what was said. There's a level of disrespect that you feel, and I feel like that's what you're waking up to. You could even feel like like you've been put in a third-party situation, or like, I don't know, this choice here in love or whatever this is makes you feel like an option of some kind. I don't know. With the Pisces energy here, you've been self-sacrificing. We saw this in your previous reading. You've been kind of hanging around waiting for some sort of next move, resurrection, some sort of decision to be made to take things in a new direction, to move forward. But this is here telling you you're going to gain that different perspective. You've been kind of hanging around waiting, either to receive a message from this person, maybe an apology is what you're looking for. But I feel like while you are in this Hanged Man energy, you have a lot of other stuff going on. And I feel like what you don't see is that whatever you've been given, whatever you've received is not enough. It's something that makes you feel like things are imbalanced, things are not fair. So I do see you accepting something here with the Chariot, not knowing really which direction you're going in, but knowing that you're no longer going to be left hanging, okay? Yeah, we saw this in the last one too, Hierophant. So this could definitely be in regards to a potential commitment. Maybe you and somebody have very different belief systems, values, traditions. Maybe there's some differences there, and that could have been a reason for this conflict. Let's see, what's the Six of Pentacles? Maybe you have different beliefs in religion as well, or spirituality. What is the Six of Pentacles for Cancer? The Magician. Wow. Card number 1. I feel like you're manifesting some sort of equal give and take here. There's something that you've wished for, something that you've hoped would turn around. But I feel like there's a level of manipulation here. Whoever you're giving to, they are manipulating you in a sense of maybe making you feel like you're not giving enough. The Six of Pentacles is a very generous energy. It's somebody who gives from their heart. You could even be involved in charity, but there's something here that I feel is kind of manipulating your mind, someone or something, about how much you're giving. I feel like you're accepting some sort of truth, some sort of realization with the Judgment card, who or what you've been investing in from your heart space with love. This person said something very disrespectful or crossed a boundary, crossed a line with you, left you feeling stuck or like you've been put in limbo in regards to a commitment. This could be a friend too, right? This could be a friend that maybe you have deeper feelings for, friends to lovers, things like that. There's something that you've been holding back with this person, or they've been holding back from you. Let's see. I don't know. There's a level of manipulation that I don't really like here. I feel like you're manifesting to move forward. I feel like you're manifesting some sort of intuitive download to get you moving in the right direction. I feel like you trust in your intuition with the Chariot here. It does, you know, correspond to your zodiac sign and the moon and following your inner guidance. What is the Chariot for Cancer? There. Oh my gosh, we saw this in your last reading, the Page of Swords. You have gained some sort of learning here with the Page of Swords, you guys. This is, look at, and we saw this in your last reading too. This is a repeated message, you guys. We've got Scorpio with the Death card, 10 of Pentacles. There's something here that you were trying to build with this person who may have been a friend, started a friend. Maybe you wanted something more, or vice versa. There's something here that's changing. This is a major transformation. With the 10 of Pentacles, it talks about stability, marriage, commitments, whatever. I feel like there's an end to that dream or to that hope. There's something here that you've learned. With the Page of Swords, it talks about learning something. You've gained some sort of clarity, some sort of insight. Through the swords is, you know, communication, discussions, our thinking. And I feel like whatever was said here, there was an argument that you're replaying, you're remembering old conversations or disagreements. Somebody was very slick with their tongue, and I feel like you're reviewing what was done, what was said. It's like something is hard to come back from, and I feel like you're accepting this harsh truth, this reality. You're learning something here that's going to take you to see things differently with the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man can talk about gaining a new perspective on the situation. I feel like you know something is done. It's maybe this hope that you had. Look at that. Wow. With the King of Pentacles, who sits in the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody that you maybe envisioned would be a good partner. Somebody who made you feel very stable. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We've got Scorpio with the Death card. There's some sort of transformation either with this connection, or there's an ending. I mean, the Death card is an ending for a new beginning. You can see the sun rising in the background. So, you know, this showed up in your last reading too, the 9 of Wands. You were very much stressed out, physically burnt out. You're almost at the end of difficult cycles. And look at the World showing up here. And there's that 3 of Swords again. Yeah, there's something here that's definitely coming to an end, okay? It's painful. I feel like mentally it's exhausting. Physically, you're depleted. You're going through something. You have a lot of responsibilities. Each of those wands are energies. that you're holding on to, that you're responsible for, whether it's your work, family, job, career, responsibilities, right? School, whatever it is that you're involved in. I feel like you're almost at the end of something here and you're having a major realization. So I feel like, you know, with the advice for the unicorn animal spirit, it is telling you to trust in your belief system. If somebody has tried to manipulate your mind, manipulate your beliefs, or manipulate the way you express yourself to maybe tell you that you're wrong or you shouldn't believe in something, whatever it is for you, it's going to be different for everyone. Just remember to trust in your intuition. You know that what you believe in serves you, okay? And trust that third eye. If you're not familiar with, you know, the third eye and things like that, just maybe do a Google search. But there's definitely something that Spirit wants you to know, to have the strength to stand firm on your truth. Okay, move in the direction that you're feeling called to move in. I feel like somebody has disrespected you here, and it's bringing this realization, a wake-up call to make a judgment. You're calling judgment on the situation and on this person, the manipulation, you extending your hand, extending the olive branch, realizing that, you know, something here was leaving you feeling stuck, anxious, and stuck in your head, not allowing you to focus on things that might be very important in your life. So Cancer, I hope that helps you, and good luck with everything. I will see you guys soon. You take care.